Welcome back to Project Zomboid, episode number 9. We have moved on to a new neighborhood, though we still need to move our stuff over. But before we can do that, we need to find a place in the new neighborhood to call home. Worst case scenario, we can pick any old home in here, and it's going to be a massive upgrade. You can see just from this one, first floor alone gives us significantly more storage space than our previous home. You add in a second floor above it, you have extra security and more storage space as well. There's a generator and so many useful things. That being said, we're sitting on 200 kills, 20% of the way towards our goal here after just a week. And I'm going to leave the car parked for now and go ahead and head out on foot. And we have this horde up here that came, I think, out of the garage, mostly. Well, maybe not. No, we've cleared a good chunk of this yard and this yard. But that's all. There's 6 of them here. I don't want to take them in the road itself. But right now, the biggest thing we are looking for is a house that's boarded up. Now, I gotta be careful with my current project that they could sneak up behind me from the house. Just here. Well, so far they're definitely making it easy on me with just a couple at a time coming. One more on the move coming in. Oh, there they are, sneaking up behind me. Ooh, we got a good dead. Yes, we did. 3 remain. This house here has at least one in the backyard. That house is not boarded up either. Got the attention of one way up here. 2 coming at me now. Okay, he came all the way down around the fence, which does confirm what I was worried about earlier, was whether this fence was going to be enough to keep them out. It is. And it should still have that one in the backyard here. There's a couple in the front yard over here. Ooh. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting lag at all. I can run every single game on Ultra and record no problem. I'm not sure why a game of this level of graphical detail would be causing some sort of issue unless it's really not well optimized. Okay, that's another whole horde to deal with. Okay, there's 5 of them. A lot more than just one. Make sure the one I was on was dead. I wasn't convinced that he was. Have a seat. Or trip over the chair instead. All clear, exterior-wise anyway. So in terms of the neighborhood, there's still what's down this street that we need to check out. And I think it's really only about 1 block left there. We're nearly to the end this direction with no luck so far. But there is the one road that's running at a 90 degree from where we're at now. along the back side that we came up to on the previous block. We got to the corner on and stopped there. This one's got a knife on in their belly. Let's try to get them one at a time, not all at once. Do need to watch out for the park. Ooh, there's another one in the house too. So 3, 6, 8. 8 outside, 1 in the house right there at the window, sleeping. Right at the window, so could pop out at any moment. Definitely don't want to get too close. I don't want to bring the whole group out at the same time. Especially with the crowbar here, I'm more and more confident in our fighting capability and taking them one at a time or two at a time, but certainly not confident in the whole group coming, which, look what just happened. And the one at the house also on their way. So we got ourselves a challenge. We got 6 on the way. First, let's get rid of the crouch so we can move them more quickly. Killed one of them off already. Just trying to keep my distance to the overall group. And those are both down. I think. Nope. Okay, got them both dead. Just 2 on the move at the moment. You're behind. Not a fan of that one just kind of wandering about. They lose sight of me. 220. We've got 20 kills already. Starting to get the localized stench as well. Stay on top. Should be okay. Boy, that's close. Oh, this one's not dead. Or are they? Nope, they're dead. I don't know why I tried to stomp on them. But suddenly we're up to 23 kills and we are in need of a few things. Alright, next house, still not suitable. Or at least not the ideal one we're looking for, and we've now reached the one at the end of the block. So that's 2 streets covered with no luck. I think we might take a look at that back street there as we continue on. Just 3 zombies here. This should be easy enough. Not even back away. As we're already down to 2. All clear. Back door's busted on that house. That definitely would not be a suitable house. Wristwatch. Okay, nothing of value. We've made it to that cross street, I think. Get a good look around before I do something. Yeah, we're fine. Take a look at the map. Show you what I'm talking about here. I'm sure you're probably tracking anyway. Alright, so we came into the neighborhood through here. Parked there, cleared this first block. Besides the one garage door that somebody busted down and that small horde came out, there's half a dozen in front of one of these couple houses back here. We've now cleared this block and these couple of houses here. Here is our park. Okay, we now have this back street, and then we have this one and whatever this little street is along here. Main road's just right over there, so this is gonna give me a good... Oh, hello. Alright, we did find a couple. Let's go take care of them. Anyway, we're more than halfway through the neighborhood with no luck so far of finding a survivor house, but plenty of good homes here. Or we'll just come back and loot the neighborhood itself at some point. And go pick somewhere else. It is definitely still a distinct possibility for us, as we could something outside of town. I would need to look at the Build 42 map, which I've seen many times, but I've not been looking at here since starting this series. But I had a baseline knowledge of the town from looking at the map previously. Not a fan of the bodies in the road, but it is what it is. We can drag them out. 10:20. A little bit hungry. I need to probably drop into one of these houses and get some food. Okay, there's another house checked. That one, too hard to tell, but the one next to it. So far, no luck. Hey, you're going the wrong way. Noticed at just the right time that my weapon was sitting on my back. Is that already the corner? Little park at the end? Yes, it is. There's the end of our neighborhood. So we'd already seen this house, and so that means we begin heading this way. A mostly clear neighborhood, a safe place to be. There's our wanderer. There's a sleeper also on the side. We got sleeper. The sleepers noticed us first. I guess we can go around and get the sleeper, or former sleeper. Nice. After dragging the body, we do have some fatigue. We need a little rest. I mentioned I needed food. Ah, that weight's dropped to 75. Totally oblivious zombie. Yeah, now we're very hungry. That might be a kitchen right here. It is. I hear a zombie, by the way, and there they are. And there's ones in the backyard. Ah! Oh, come on. That's just a fatigue thing. I've been scratched or bit because I was tired and all over this zombie, but he wouldn't die because we are fatigued. Take care of this. Just a scratch. Okay, we are looking the direction we need to look. And here they come. How did we do on the rest? Not very good. Thank you for falling over quickly. I am not convinced, though, that we are in the clear. Yeah, here comes another one. Oh, hello. Twinsies. This is not a good time for that. But if I stomp... Oh, crap, there's the third one. Get me out of this house. Attract them one way, we can sneak around. Just don't want them to come up behind me. Okay, let's go around. Where are they? Wherever they are not there. Alright, retreating back a little bit. Too many moodles. Too many moodles at the moment. Let's unequip the helmet. Again, we're uncomfortable. Get some space between them and us. We're good. Totally good. I do not have food, I don't believe. There is bound to be... Oh, we did get the attention of one. But I'm definitely being pursued by one. And we just got the attention of one in the neighbor house here. Oh, and there's one more here. Well, we're down to really just hungry, and so that's good. Oh, much for that one. Back into the fatigue state. And another one there. Well, this is not going to be our home right here. This is not it. So it's just the first place we've cleared. Give me something out of the fridge to eat. Okay, we're not as hungry now. Do we have what we... Oh, the handy knife. Sweet. Don't need the can opener. Here they come. We can go meet them outside. Haven't had a chance to eat that thing yet, but check on the other. Ooh, he moved faster than I expected. I thought he was falling over. He didn't. How about now? There he goes. Sweet. Okay. Key residence. Lower key ring for the neighborhood. There you go. So a couple were drawn towards us, but they lost track of us. Rest a little bit longer, even though the Moodle went away as I went to sit. Still a little uncomfortable, even though the sweat won't be much of a problem. I think we're okay to continue on. We'll wait until we get towards those two to start re-equipping things. But then again, there's only two. Let's go ahead and take the car down the street. There's our two. Oh, one of them just brushed the rear quarter panel. Oh, there's one more that I think that followed us from the house. Gave them a little nudge too. And we will leave the car running for the moment, as we don't know how much attention we've drawn here. And draw them back. Put them off the road for us, or at least to the edge of the road. Check our rear. They have not noticed us. This one obviously has. Get them over to the sidewalk. Those were almost certainly the ones in the house, including the one that was there. We had 3 of them on us, so. And now we're starting to get a little bit drowsy. There already. Hello. We'll draw this one across the street totally. Don't like having them in the middle of the road, as you know. Take care of first. Backyard over there has a big old horde in it. We cleared off a few of them. Those are the ones that followed us inside. But our drowsiness is going to be a problem. Here. Not to the bodies, though. Stop it there. Get our key. Get out. And we're going to clear this house on the corner, which has broken down doors, meaning it's probably going to require some actual clearing. It's probably not clear. 2 zombies over there. We've been there, but like I said, we didn't get a perfect clearing of that. Oh, that little roof is not helping us. Okay, another residence key. Drop that on the second key ring. Oh, basement. Well, hello, hello, hello. First basement that I've actually seen. I know basements exist in the game, but there he is. Between the roof line and everything, the angles were just off. Still, there they are. Might not be the last. Let's get a nap. Let's get a nap. We need an alarm. We need an alarm. 2-hour nap, so. Alright. Nap complete. Save the looting for later, except for that we are a little bit hungry and in need of a cigarette. We're still a little uncomfortable. Alright, just a little bit of uncomfort now is all that's left plaguing us. Probably some thirst. Alright, we're going to leave the car there. This will be our new temporary residence with it cleared. And it's only 5:30, so we've got plenty of daylight left. We've got that big old horde that was here in this backyard, and then the one there at the street. There's multiple groups. They just wandered back inside this house. So we know there's one just inside. Now they just came back out. Not a fan of how they just suddenly disappear there with the hedge. Oh, we're close to programming time. Okay, there's one inside, two inside. Let them come out to us. They came out at the same time. Only saw one actually come out, but another one just came out. Both are dead. There you go. Okay, we got another key ring. Carry this broken glass. Climb through. Turn the volume down. Change it to life and living. Tune in. What do we got? Ah, there they are. Hall closet. I see that door. Well, hello, hello, hello. Look at all those goodies, including the metal baseball bat, which definitely does some good damage. And I know my crowbar is not doing so hot anymore. You know what? Let's switch to a metal baseball bat. It's gonna add some weight though. Obviously we've not been worried about looting just yet. This has been more about finding a house, which this wouldn't be the house because we've already got busted up windows. How we do it? 252. Hey, quarter. We've made it a quarter of the way there. Now the baseball bat should be in the same category as a baseball, as a metal one. I don't think I'm going to be able to add. You know what? There's zombies in the backyard, but I'm not so worried about that. Alright, looks like I've got 3 or maybe 4 of them coming after me. One down. Another residence key. Pop that on. Okay, clear behind. 2 ahead. 7 o'clock. Oh, right, the weighted down part. Let's go ahead and put the crowbar in the backpack. There we go. Alright, weight dealt with. You guys want to come at me this way? Then come at me across the street, huh? Don't want this house anyway. Bodies everywhere. And like I said, broken windows. Time to give that a try, but I know there's that little horde in the backyard that we're just gonna pull on out if we do. It's just not exactly what I want right now, which is why we're doing things the way we are. Nice and quiet like, and we've already got to the end of the park. We've cleared this end of the park, but the other end of the park has plenty. And Still not bad house options. I mean, boarding things up is not going to be that hard for me. So I really do feel like it shouldn't be that hard to just simply pick one. Yeah, the park might not be a bad idea because of the farming side. Love that we're getting good enough at sneaking that we can come up behind one like that and not even have them notice us. Okay, garage door. Let's see if that opens. There could be a bunch. Let me stand up right. Let me get ready. Yep. There's two. Love the good old guitar though. The guitar is a fun weapon, but it just really does not do much damage. This is now out of the neighborhood. Yes, it is. Back into town. Church across the street. Off of that, there's two here. Let's take the side we can see a little better. That one still hasn't even noticed me. There, yeah, there's another wanderer over there. This is the one I was in. I just broke that window really quick. Oh, hello. They got more friends. That was a house we partially cleared. Look at all the extra friends that were in there. These backyards are huge too. You don't even need the park for a garden. 269. 69 kills on the day. Ooh, that's two. You're tired. Okay, we are not recovered, but here comes another. Let's let that residence key go. We do not need a fourth or fifth residence key here. Okay, we got 3 and a 4th outside. Definitely not the house we want. This thing is loaded. Was this not the house I was in? Was it the one next to it? We're talking about a massive horde inside this house. And we do not have the means to be killing all these guys right now. But there's number 275. So that's 75 on the day. Okay. Got the helmet here. Ooh, and others. A little bit ahead of them. Yeah, we got ourselves a good horde. Speaking of good horde, let's do it. With the helmet, they've got protection. I have my baseball bat as my primary at the moment. Alright, we got 3 of them, but I have fatigue, I'm tired. This is not a time to be dealing with those guys. We're gonna hop in the car and head back down the first house at the end of the block. engine off. And we are ready to head inside. We should be all clear in the area. Door closed. Now, one of the only problems is we've kind of done ourselves in food-wise here. Wonder if it's this way for a lot of the meats. If just throwing them in the oven is all you need. And you don't need a pan with them. I've struggled with that in the past. I've tried to put them in a pan of some sort and not been able to figure that out. And here, this seems to be figuring that out. They're still frozen for the moment, so let's go ahead and take the 2 pans, put them away. Pans are nice. I don't need them right now. I don't need the extra weight right now. Alright, chicken nuggets, minus 13 on hunger. Let's just go ahead and eat all of that. Oh, okay, it gave us multiple chicken nuggets. We'll go call it a night with a kill count today of 76. We're at 276 overall now, and it's late. It's late. I need to set my alarm. I feel like I should put one on each wrist. One for a daytime alarm, one for a nighttime alarm. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.